It all started back in 2019. Yuka was living her Fresh Prince of Coral Beach mansion life. I traded all my rupees for a unit in the Redlynch Groves. Yuka and I met and started kissing each other on the lips, so it was time to move in together. We lived together for 2 memorable years, but thought maybe if we put our shillings together, we can buy a house. So we looked at about 30 houses, including a couple of shame job visits to some mansion open homes we obviously couldn't afford. We had no luck with all of them, so we decided not to buy a house, and just to make the unit even deadlier, we got married a little bit later, and at our wedding lunch, Robin and Lee suggested we look again for a crib, so we got back on the horse that kicked us off and had another look.
We were actually at an inspection on the bougie side of the valley, but it was pretty standard, so we went for a drive to the OG side and found our next target. Went to the inspection for this new house with Vince, so to have a little dory around, and he couldn't find anything wrong with the place, and he's got fucking Yuka gun for building faults and stuff, so I knew we could be on here. We put our first scungy offer in and LJ Hooker said hell no, and so he improved our offer to $572,000 and they said, let me see, no. So it was time to go back to the drawing board for us. So he just called me on the way home from work and just asked me about our offer, and yesterday Arvo, there was a lot of tears. It was really sad for Yuka because she gets attached to places and starts to think about where are we going to put this furniture and what if we had a dog, and just kind of imagines a life that we might live as everyone does when they dream of a home. Made me feel really sad and made me close to kind of just putting an impulse offer of like $595,000. I just want to get it to make sure Yuka's not sad anymore. But then I started to think, would I rather Yuka be happy for that one day and maybe we overspend and we have to change our lifestyle on that, or would I rather her be upset and sad for one day and then potentially be really happy where we get a bit of a bargain on a house? Yeah, stayed strong. Just said if something falls through with the first offer, the people who are way ahead, and we end up being the sexy stuff after that, then cool. But if not, there's many houses out there. So it's 9:31. I'm here, and good news, there's no one here except me and the real estate agent's car, but who knows. I'm here to have another little look. It's 2 weeks later and Yuka's still at work, working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Oh, here's another car. Oh, that's right. Anyway, I'll just have a chat to this lad and tell him all the things about the house. Like, a lot of work to be done here. I wonder if a cyclone comes, might just kind of blow it all away. Could be termites too. I'm kidding, I won't do that, but let's go in and have a look. I'll take some film to show Yuka and we'll go from there. I'm here. Still, it smells like shit, but it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
Aren't you a little young?
Yes, yes I am.
You picked the good shit, the devil, and you left out.
Prices, high quality.
We went down to Sydney for the weekend to watch this band called 1 O'Clock, and Yuka got the place looking super prime for the first home inspection that we had while we were away.
Yeah, we had 5 groups through yesterday.
Yep.
We had 4 request offer forms. We've got 2 offers back. So far we have a 373 and a 375 offer.
That's solid.
And then asked everyone for their best and final offers.
Yeah.
Nick Minute.
found out that the $375,000 offer, the lady, like the finance, didn't work out.
Thanks a lot, Rachel. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, back to square one pretty much, and do some more open homes. Hope someone else comes through.
Thanks a lot, you idiot.
That's no problem.
Hey, good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Awesome.
I've just hit send on an email to outline 3 offers we've received on your plate.
Oh, yeah, nice.
You've got 2 at 375.
Yep.
And then you have another one at 386.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And that guy might be, 375 might be his absolute best, but I think maybe him and tell him the 386, and then if he could get to 380 and guarantee everything runs through perfectly, I think that'd be great, even though...
I think it's a better option for you.
Yeah,
I'll
awesome.
give him a call now.
Yeah.
And I'll see how I go.
That's awesome.
And I'll report back to you.
You beauty. Thank you so much. See ya. Bye-bye. So we bought the house and sold the unit, but the next 3 weeks were paperwork hell, and I felt like Henry the f***ing octopus, taking this call, emailing that person, uploading this ID, docu-signing the same shit over and over again for no reason, but in the end we got it done.
3 weeks later.
As exciting as it is to move to the valley, this unit is pretty much the first place I've ever actually owned, and the Groves were where I lived for my whole 20s pretty much and into my 30s. Made a lot of good memories over the years with sleepovers with the nieces and nephews, and making friends with everyone else who lives in the complex, and hanging out with them, having friends come over and visit. And it was a place where Yuka and I first lived together and celebrated birthdays and Christmases, and renovated the place and got Cookie and Sunny, and just had a lot of fun with it and a lot of memories. Just to have that one place that you know you can come home to after work or basketball or whatever, and just be comfortable, and everything there is the way you want it. You might not have everything you want, but what you have is comfortable and it's nice. And it's a place where you can walk around in the dark because you've lived there for so long, and you just know where everything is, how many steps it takes to get to a certain door. You're just on kind of autopilot in a way like that. I think that's what I'll miss the most, is a place that you can call home like that. And I know in years' time we'll look back at this and be like, man, that's time to move home. And that's Kashi. Look back at it with great memories.
3 days later.
We stayed with Lee and Brian for a little while, which was awesome, until it was time for us to go to LJ Hooker to get the keys to the crib. And because Yuka had never actually been to one of the inspections, she'd only seen photos, videos, and driven by, I thought her reaction was going to be kind of like this. But that excitement had to be put on hold because the place smelled like f***ing bullfrog, because the last renters must not f***ing sub it proper clean, bala.
One kiss is all it takes.
That's actually kind of my fault though, because I didn't really suss it all out in the pre-inspection thing, so my bad. So I woke up the next morning on my James Home Services and got stuck into all the mold, dust, grease, and pubic hair.
Several months later.
What the f*** is up, my skid marks? It's your boy Jimmy, and we're back for another episode of NITV Crib. Come have a look, check everything out, and I'll show you my favorite stuff. Come on in. Wait, what's the password?
Big black manga you.
Yeah. As you can see here, we've got the phone art over with
This artist is you right here.
Love that show.
We don't smell like roaches in here or nothing.
Secret, so I don't know if I can show you guys, but I might show you anyway.
This is something, and look at this.
Listen, fuckhead, you have fucking crossed the line.
Fingerprint door.
Hello, motherfucker.
Gotcha. We've got the lounge room, nice shady rug, recliners, beautiful, everything's lovely. Interior decor.
Skip. Bro, when does this game get fucking good?
Yes sir, yes sir. Alright, what do we got next? Come on, follow me into the kitchen. I'll show you some of my favourite things. And lastly, we've got some other bits and pieces, but this is the main room right here. Anyone want to come into the room and have a little look around?
I'm gonna have to like bring you down to earth for a sec. There is no way you're getting tickets for that show, but I love your enthusiasm.
Okay. That's pretty much it for the house. The beauty of living in the valley is actually on the outside. Have a little look. Seeing these mountains every day, going for a swim down in the creek, bike ride, just listening to nothing outside. It's so quiet, the neighbors are lovely, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like this video, and how do we finish it? Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Catches.